Well, good morning. Actually, it's good evening. What am I on about? Good morning. I thought I'd show you how I make my homemade granola. So basically, it's a couple tablespoons of this, which is the coconut oil. You can use coconut butter if you want, but that's the non-sweetened one. A couple big tablespoons of the non-sweetened maple syrup, so that's sugar-free. Then it's just a couple of handfuls of pumpkin seeds, some Brazil nuts, some almonds, there's also walnuts in here, and pecans, and a whole bag of this coconut chips, a couple teaspoons of cinnamon, and a couple big tablespoons of chia seeds. Now I've broken up all the nuts. Some of them I've left quite whole because I like a good chunky granola. So I melted the coconut oil in the microwave first, and then I added the maple syrup and the cinnamon, and now I'm just mixing it all together. So I've minced up the nuts, put them in. Probably should have got a bigger bowl. In fact, I might actually get a bigger bowl because I want to give it a good mix before I put it in the... So I've got myself a bigger bowl because I'm making a big batch this time because I'm hoping to give some to my friend Penny. Oh, it smells delicious. I've got the oven on, preheating at 140. So we'll give all this a good mixing. Probably get a better spoon. Giving it a good mixing. There we go. So mix it all up. You can see the wetness of the oil and all the lovely pumpkin seeds, pecans, Brazils, whatever obviously good keto friendly nuts you can get. So obviously those are almonds, Brazils, pecans, walnuts. They're all pretty good on the keto diet. As you can see, there's a whole Brazil nut there. Look, I'll leave that one whole. I'm not bothered about that. So once you've given it a good mix up, line a baking tray with some baking powder, baking paper, greaseproof paper, and then put it on the paper. I get every last bit. I don't like wasting any of it. And then spread it out, make sure it goes down, make it all fairly even because we want it to toast off fairly even. Now I found that because I'm doing such a large batch, I normally put it in the oven for about 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes. Halfway through, about the 20-minute mark, I'll take it out and I'll give it a bit of a, turn it up, what do you call it, mix it up a bit, turn it over so it gets toasted nice and evenly. And yeah, so we'll get it all, I'll bring it out halfway through and show you what it looks like. So that's it, so we're going to pop it in the oven. Top shelf, in there. It's on 140. So I'm going to ask my Google, hey Google, timer for 20 minutes please.
Okay, 20 minutes, starting now.
So we'll have a look at it in 20 minutes. Right, as you can see it's toasting nicely, so this has had 20 minutes, but John and I, because John eats it as well, we like it pretty toasted, so I'm going to give it a bit of a turn. Because I like it to be nice and even. Don't worry about the fact that it still looks quite wet, with the coconut oil. That's not a problem because before we put this in a container, we will let it completely and utterly cool. See, it's starting to go golden. Smelling absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it, John?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it in now for another 20 minutes, and I may well give it a bit longer, but what I'll do is I'll show you when I'm happy with it, and then I'll let you know exactly how long I put that in there. Okay Google, cancel alarm. Right, so this is second 20 minutes. Before I turn the oven off, I'm going to make sure I'm happy with the toastiness. And I think that all looks pretty good. Yeah, what do you reckon, John?
I don't know, you're the expert.
Let's try a little bit of nut. Yeah. Right. What I do with that now is I leave it on the counter and I make sure that it completely cools down. We don't put it in any containers until it cools down. And when I do have a portion, I only have a 1/4 cup a day, no more, because this is probably quite high carbs. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please like or dislike and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.